G'day, my name's Jim.
And I'm Little Jim.
And today we're going to be checking out the Zoom F2 field recorder. So stick around because things are going to get good. I bought this with my own money. I have no sponsors. I get no reach rounds, no backenders. I spent 35 years as a manual labourer and I'm sick of getting ripped off. So everything I buy from now on, I'm going to grade and I'm going to score and I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. If that sounds good, then stick around. This is the F2 field recorder by Zoom. It could be purchased from eBay or Amazon for around 300 Australian dollars, which by coincidence is the same as Canadian or Singaporean or Swiss or New Zealand dollars. But anyway, you get the point. The F2 field recorder is tiny, about the size of a box of matches, but records 44 kilohertz or 48 kilohertz on a 32-bit float, full dynamic.
Hey, I've got a quick question.
Okay. What's the question?
What is it?
It's a field recorder.
Oh, okay, so it records fields.
No, it's a recorder for out in the field.
Oh, like fruit picking.
No. Look, let me start from the beginning, right? Have you ever made a video?
Yeah, I made a video the other night, me and the missus shagging.
Ooh, I don't want to know.
Yeah, she didn't know either.
Anyway, I meant, have you ever taken a video of like a birthday party or a wedding or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I taped the band at the sister-in-law's wedding reception on my phone.
Yeah, okay, and how did it turn out?
Well, the video you could see what was going on, but you couldn't hear shit. It sounded like someone calling out for a price check at Bucket and Mop on aisle 5.
Yeah, I believe you. I have thrown out hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage because it was just unusable. The sound was just that bloody awful.
Oh, so that's like one of those wireless mics I see them using on the YouTube Golf channel.
Yes, it's very similar to that actually, except this is not a Wi-Fi. The wireless goes, send your audio to the receiver, which then records it or sends it directly into your camera. So you can have 2, 3 or 4 microphones all hooked up to the same thing at the same time. They're very good, but this is not that.
I thought you just said they were very good.
They are, but the main drawback with something like that is the batteries only last for about 4 hours. And if you go too far from the receiver, it will actually drop out. You'll lose your sound. Also, your sound could still be unusable if your gain is set too high or too low. Yeah, well, if you keep an eye out next time, you'll see the cameraman wearing headphones. He's actually monitoring the sound as it's coming in to make sure it's still usable, so you can run around and adjust it all the time. This thing is a little tiny digital recorder that you can put in your pocket or somebody else's with a little tiny microphone, and it will record everything said, and it runs totally independent of the camera, so no syncing or pairing, and all you got to do is just chuck the audio over the top of your video footage. Like right now, I'm actually sitting on the veranda having a beer. It's quite nice out here. Oh, did you guys see that? No? Oh, perhaps you should get off the computer a bit more often. Also, the amazing thing about this is it can run for 14 hours on 2 AAA batteries, and it records the whole lot in 32-bit float.
Really? It doesn't look waterproof?
No, it's not. 32-bit float is the way it records its information. You see, when recording in 16-bit, your sound has to be not too soft and not too loud, but just like Goldilocks, it has to be just right.
Oh, Goldilocks does the 3 Bears. I love that movie.
What the smeg are you going on about?
Goldilocks does the 3 Bears. Great movie. You can watch it at
That's enough, thank you.
I'll leave the link in the comments for you.
No, you bloody won't. 32-bit float recording basically means that your recording should never be overdriven, as it records more information than is needed. So when the gain is up too high, the microphone actually goes outside the capabilities of the recording. Instead of a nice waveform, you get the tops chopped off. So even when you turn the volume back down, the audio is still distorted because now it's missing parts. Also, if your audio source is too quiet and you try amplifying that signal, it sounds awful because it's actually missing parts of data as it tries to re-expand it. So it sounds funny, but with a 32-bit float, it records outside the normal parameters of a 16-bit, so it adds adding so much more information. It's like shooting DSL in RAW.
Cool, that's sick, man. Give me a go.
You be careful with that.
See ya.
I bought a Zoom H1N1 and a H5. I used both of those so I could record my audio separately. But I tell you, not even that is foolproof, because if you have the gain above 7, it's totally unusable. Or if you have it too much below 6 or 7, you can't hear bugger all. It's really not so nice to spend hours and hours of your time recording a video only to find out that your breathing is so loud it distracts from the video itself, and at the same time your voice is so soft you can hardly even hear it. Don't get me wrong, the H1N1 is a really good machine, to the point where I gave mine to my mate Herb to record some guitar on, and I haven't got the bastard back yet. This thing is so small and light, it records directly to a micro SD card up to 512 gigs. What the hell are you doing, little Jim?
Whoa, no bastard go in there for an hour or so. My ass is still burning.
Oh my God, you are gross.
Your mum didn't think so last night.
She's your mum too, you retard.
That sounded a lot funnier in my head.
Anyway, the Zoom F2 recorder has a 3.5mm in and a 0 delay out, so you can monitor your own recordings. It has a lock function to make sure you don't click it off record accidentally. It also has locking rings on the inputs and outputs, so you can't accidentally unplug your microphone while you're in the middle of your golf backswing.
Or while you're taking a massive dump.
Give me that back.
Oh, I was enjoying that.
You'll now got to go disinfect it, you grot. As I mentioned, you can get about 14 hours out of a pair of AAA batteries. Or it can run on lithium or nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries, or even an AC adapter hooked up to a power bank straight from a C cable. And with 512 gigs of storage, that thing's going to run for days, which is actually a really big thing, because 90% of audio problems come from the fact of not having your microphone or camera switched on. I shit you not. Ask any YouTuber how often they have sat there talking to a camera for 10 minutes only to figure out that the microphone wasn't on or the camera wasn't recording at the time. So basically, the less times you turn the damn thing off is the less chance you have forgetting to turn it back on again. And while your guest star has gotten up and pissed off and went home, it's a little bit hard to ring them up and say, hey, could you come back because I forgot to switch the mic back on when you went to do a shit.
Yeah, that's why I just left mine on.
Yeah, sure you did. Anyway, why don't you go hang out with your missus for a while?
Nah, we're blueing. She's so ungrateful.
Oh, yeah? I can't wait to hear. Why is she so ungrateful?
So I give that woman the moon, I give her the earth, I give her the stars. She won't even give me a bit of Uranus.
You are such a romantic.
I know, right?
The F2 field recorder by Zoom comes with a lapel mic. Besides the clip, it seems like it's a half-decent mic. I've put it head-to-head against the Wireless Go, and I can hardly tell the difference between them. The Wireless Go mic is a $100 microphone, so I don't see any need for you to rush out and buy a different microphone. The one that comes with it will certainly do you for a while. Well, there you go. I hope you liked the video. I'll be back with another review shortly, but if you can't wait, head over to my second channel where I upload every few days. Links in the description. I want to thank my Patreons, Mitchell, Jackson, Blake, Legend Boys. If you want early access to videos and have the crap PM'd out here by me, asking you all kinds of stupid questions about what kind of videos to make, head over to Patreon for unreleased footage and my undying gratitude. Besides that, if you love my stuff and you want to help me survive while trying to live off YouTube, there's a PayPal link at the end where you can donate me a beer. Or if you're broke like me, YouTube gives me $1 for every 1,000 videos viewed. So next time you go out, put on one of my playlists for your dog or your cat, or maybe even your goldfish might want to watch. So until next time, you'll be good, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Their life is better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Techno.
Cosmopolitan Rave.
Oh man, my ass is still burning.